Hey, it's Nick. Just gonna make another video. Um, so my weight this week was 183.2, and then last week it was 181. So I gained like 2.2 pounds, solid. My body fat was 15.8% this week. Last week is 15.4, 4% body fat. Awesome. My water was 61.9%. Um, and last week it was 62.2%. Lost some water, that was great. Maybe I was dehydrated. My muscle mass was 46.2%. Last week it was 46.5%, so I lost some muscle mass too. Um, yeah, overall good week. Not really. Um, I'll get into my workout real quick, and then I'll talk a little bit about what's going on. So workout when swell, I mean kind of. I went to the zoo the other day and I walked around the zoo for like 4 or 5 hours. Or it was like the day before I went to run. Um, so like I was walking the whole day and it was uphill, downhill, upstairs, downstairs, like all day long. It was fun, I had a good time. There's a lot of lines, which I joked is like the zoo is like the DMV with animals on either side of you. That's how it is sometimes. There's just so many people, and I went on a day that wasn't very busy, and it was packed, super packed. But I had a good time. It was fun to see. Would I do it again? Maybe in a long time. I wouldn't go soon at all. Um, so yeah, so that was good. Um, let's see, what else did I do? Oh, and then my run. So my run was a little hampered because of that. It was slightly hampered. Not like a whole lot, but like my hips muscles around there were kind of sore. So my run was fine. I was just getting sore in that area when I was running. But I pushed through. It wasn't hard pushing through, but since I went down to 3.9 miles per hour, and then so that this week I went up to 4.4 miles an hour. And muscle wise, it felt harder than it should have. Breathing wise, it felt pretty alright. It was definitely harder than the last time. But I don't know. Since I moved, I think like the altitude is different. So I think that's what I'm struggling with is it's different altitudes. And I'm getting used to that. Like I'm not pushing to my limit, but I'm kind of at the limit. So when you add like a different altitude, it maybe changes what your limit was. So I'm just kind of getting used to that. And I had to take a step backward to take a step forward. So anyways, I completed that. All went fine. Then I did my push-ups and my sit-ups, and something I'm trying new with that is instead of just going, 1, 2, 3, like real fast, I'll do examples. So for push-ups, for the first rep, I'll do one, hold it for 1 second, go up. And then for the second rep, I'll do, 1, 2, and then I'll go back up. And, third rep, hold 1, 2, 3, then push up. So basically, what I'm doing is for the whatever the rep is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, I'm holding for that amount of seconds at the bottom of the push up. And I'm holding, and then pushing up. And man, like I'm seeing a lot of definition in my arms just from doing that for 2 weeks. So that is something I'm definitely going to keep doing. I really like that. That is very nice. So yeah, so enjoying that. Same with abs. I did the same thing with abs. I don't really know. I'm kind of fat. I don't want to say I'm fat, but I'm gaining weight, which isn't swell. Um, so I can't really say. I see my abs a little bit, but not like I want to. So getting on to my weight and what's going on with that. Um, you know, it's just trying to find a diet right now that works. And I'm about to start my new job, and I know with starting the new job, it is sometimes it can be very stressful, especially if you don't like the job. If you like the job, even the first day is still kind of stressful, even if you like the job. So that makes me not want to start a diet right now because like like starting a new job is stressful enough. Plus having the stress of doing that diet, um, you know, is kind of hard. Um, so I thought about a few solutions for this. Um, One is like a juicing diet, which I've done before, and I've lost a huge amount of weight. I'll lose like a pound a day. You know, and if you've followed my channel for any length of time, you could even go back to see where I was losing like a pound a day. That was when I was doing juicing, and I got to the point where I was like doing it 6 days a week, and I was like, this is good. What if I did it 7 days a week? So I did it 7 days a week, and it didn't hurt me or any. I felt fine doing it. The only problem is I started doing it with pop only. Um, so I wasn't getting any nutrients from foods, and that started to catch up with me, and I got super sick, and I didn't quit my job. Which is a common theme. I started these diets, and then I lose some weight, and then I get stressed, and I should know that. I know this now. If I get stressed, I need to take a break from the diet or slow it down a little bit or add more calories because um, I'll quit. If I get stressed out and I'm on dieting, I'll quit. The only diet I didn't do that was the last one I was on, and I was doing that just fine. The only reason I had to stop is because my situation kind of changed. Like, I have a different control over my dinner, which now, honestly, now that I think about it, maybe I could weigh my dinner. Try that out. See if that helps. That might be a solution. So there's juicing, which I know works. I'll still eat my normal dinner at night and just test it out. Again, I don't want to start this kind of thing and before I start my job. I want to get through my job, like 2 weeks of my job, and then. Well, I also want to start training MMA, so I want to get like through 2 weeks of my job, 2 weeks MMA, and then like maybe you should start hammering down on a diet. Um, I feel like I just have to be patient. I want to start it all right now, but I just have to be patient with it. So that kind of sucks. So, anyway, the options for dieting, they could be, um, freaking juicing, which I think would work well. I'm pretty good with. We'll see. And then I feel like I should just try this stuff for a week while I'm working and training. And if I feel like quitting anything, if I feel like diet, job, MMA, whatever, if I feel like quitting anything, I need to stop. Because if you're doing something and you feel like quitting other things in your life, that means that's damaging other parts of your life. So you need to pay attention to that. Because a lot of times in life, I'll just try to push through and something broke. And most times it's my job. Because it took a lot of willpower for me to go to some of my jobs. And so when you're taking some willpower away to diet, there wasn't enough willpower to stay at my job. So I had to be conscious of that. I'm just that type of person. So yeah. So juicing, there's weighing my food at night, which I might do. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it for sure, what I want to do with that. Um, so just knowing how much I eat, that might be a good idea. Um, and then I was also thinking, this might be a solution, is of like adding healthy snacks. And I think I'm going to make a video about habits, and I think I'm going to talk a little bit about this, but I'm just starting a habit of like, eating one healthy snack a week, then two healthy snacks a week, and three, like a banana, like fruit, like, something healthy like that. An egg, something just healthy. So I'm thinking about doing that because eventually, if you just keep compounding on that, eventually all your meals are healthy. So I don't know. That might be an option. So I'm thinking about doing that. So yeah, those are kind of three options, and I'm going to talk a little more about like habits and discipline and stuff like that in the next video. But I just want to give you guys a little update on what's going on. I'm not really making progress as far as weight loss because I'm not really dieting, so it kind of makes sense. I am, however, doing very well as far as my workouts go. I'm doing very well as far as like getting things done, and I should probably just talk about that in the next video. So yeah, this is 10 minutes long. Probably should cut it off. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.